I'm from West Virginia originally, pretty white area, and I would say probably out of all my family, my mom is probably the most open one. Like, she's always dated people outside of her race, she's always had friends outside of her race, and, I mean, she had gay friends growing up too, so that was, like and even my biological dad is, bisexual, so, like, she's just always been very more open-minded, I'll give her credit, than, like, probably the average white woman. And when she got pregnant with me, I mean, that was an issue in the 90s with her family. No one was really happy about her getting pregnant with a black man's baby. Um, and they came around, but like now I don't talk to her dad's side of the family because they are all Trumpies. And when all that started, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. If he's gonna be the one that you want to die on this hill for, you can stand alone because I'm not doing it.
Do you feel like it ever made you like, to expound on peppermint, like what made you question your identity? I mean, I was, let's see, I was born in 85. So I don't know how much difference there was between us and like school age. But even my daughter's 12, and I don't see a lot of difference in how she's treated now than when I was treated. So I'm curious, did you have experiences like in school where you felt like, dang, am I white? Like, I don't know. I I never had like, am I white? Because I don't think I could like
Yeah.
past. But I'm thinking like I was confused why there's like hearing this like, I'd go visit my family and they'd use the N word, but then like other me, they'd be like, "Oh, you're not that," and I'm like, "But I am though. So how can I be?" You see what I'm saying? Like this
Mhm.
othering. So I don't know if you experienced any of that or
Yeah, so I guess I really didn't know, quote unquote, that I was different until I moved to Missouri in the 3rd grade. And 'cause I wanna say even when we lived in West Virginia, like, when I went to school, it was pretty diverse, like, I went with a lot of, Black students, biracials, Mexicans, and then we moved to Reno, Nevada, which I went to school with a lot of Latinos and
yeah,
Latinas,
it's
so
very diverse.
I just kinda blended in, and then in Iowa, we lived in Des Moines, and that was a little more diverse area, so it wasn't until, yeah, Missouri, when we moved out to Lincoln County, Missouri, and I was one of 10, and I'm not even that dark.
Right.
And in the 3rd grade, like, I had rumors started about me that I came from like this gang in the city. And I'm not kidding. There was a rumor that I did a drive-by in the 3rd
Really?
grade. Dead
That's
serious.
crazy.
And then I remember, like, I had to do, like, those state tests or whatever, and you have to fill in, like, your race, and I had never had to do that before, and so I wanna say maybe I tried to pick both, like, white and black or one or the other, and, like, my teacher came over and was like, "Oh, no, you're this one,"
Yeah,
and,
you
like,
have to pick
put
one.
black. Yeah, and I was like, "Oh." And then, like you said, the microaggression started. I was called the N word. So, like, it just kept happening. And I was a senior when Trayvon Martin happened. And that was really like, oh, wow.
Right. My family was like supportive, like where it shifted for me, obviously I knew, but like my uncle Tim was like, yeah, they were like happy about Trayvon Martin. And he was like, oh, I'm gonna grab I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna like patrol my neighborhood. And I was like, you know what?